Hello everyone, this is Tremaine from BioBreeds, and today I'm doing a video tutorial on pedigree links and the use of Gyazo and Flickr photo sharing apps. Now, over the last couple of days, our CEO Ozzy has sent out notices to say that you can now post pedigree links and also use Gyazo and Flickr photo sharing links to help show you pictures and just, show off what you've got with regards to your BioBreeds animals. So firstly, we are going to start with getting a pedigree link. Some people know how to do it, some people don't. So I'm just going to quickly go over this. So I'm here with my Boston Terriers today. So to get a pedigree link, and this is for the live animals firstly, so we just click on the animal. We're going to go with the dogs firstly. You would select info, and then you get the option for pedigree. So we're going to do that very quickly. Now the option will be then to go to page, or you can just right click on the link that shows up and copy to clipboard, and you could paste that straight into the BioBreeds support group, or you can actually go to page, then copy the web address, which I will do right now. So we're going to go up here, and when it loads it'll take a second because my computer is really slow, and but you'll see up here the pedigree will pop up. It is a starter, but you'll also see the web link up here, so you can just click it, copy, and then when you go back to your Firestore or whichever viewer you're using, go in here and you could paste in there if you wanted to. Alright, so this exact process is the same for the dogs, the wild ones, and the farm animals. The ponies are slightly different, as when you click them, rather than this info button, it doesn't exist on the ponies. You would click stats, and then the same options then come up as well. So it's just slightly different for the ponies, but everything else is the same. With the bundles, so the unbirthed animals, you would just literally click it, and there's a button that says pedigree, and then you get the same option to be able to go to page, or you just right click and copy it from the drop down box that you get. So that's basically how to get a pedigree. So if you would rather paste your pedigree link up rather than copy and paste all of the stats that get posted up onto the screen when you click it, that's perfectly fine. You're more than welcome to do it, and it actually saves a lot of space. So definitely use that if you feel that you need to. Next, we're going to go to Gyazo for the screen capture photo sharing app. So I'm going to go to my web browser a minute. Let's get rid of the pedigree. Right, so Gyazo is a free service. There is a premium version, but we're not going to worry about that. It's a free service, so once you go to Gyazo.com, you can download it. You get 2 programs downloaded onto your computer, the Gyazo picture sharing, and also GIF, or GIFs, depending on how you want to say that, this little word here. So you can capture short pieces of animation as well if you want to. So once it's downloaded, it'll ask you if you want to pin Gyazo to your taskbar. I would suggest that you do. It makes it easier because it then stays right down here on your bottom bar here. So we're going to go to Second Life now, and we're going to do a quick screen capture. So you would click on this button, and it'll give you some crosshairs, as you can see now, and you can just capture wherever you want. You can capture this little piece here, but we're going to capture the dogs and me sat with them. So we're just going to go from about here, and you just literally click and grab and snap, and you will hear a sort of camera shutter, and then instantly it loads it straight up onto your screen. Now what you can do then is literally right click and copy, and then again go into whichever program whichever chat you want to go into, and then you could just paste it in there saying, yay, I've got new animals, and then paste the link right in there. So next, that's it really. You can of course delete the photos that you do on here. I'm just trying to find how to go back to that one moment. I think you just click here, go to home, this little snapshot here, and it will show all the photos that you have taken recently. Anything within the last month you can add to a collection. You can rename it. Once it's more than a month old, on the free version, all you can do is delete it, and the way you would delete it is literally hover your mouse pointer over the picture. You'll see a little tick come up. You would select that, and then you can either add to collection or delete it, and that's up to you. I'm just going to delete these 2 photographs now because I'm not going to use them. Yeah, as I said, after a month they come down here, they're greyed out, and you can't actually do anything with them. You can sign up for Gyazo if you want to, but you don't have to, because each time you use it, it brings up the history of pictures taken associated with your computer. Next, we're going to go on to Flickr. Flickr is my favourite. I've already signed in. So what you need to do with Flickr is go to flickr.com, flickr.com, and you will need a Yahoo account. So if you don't have one, sign up for one. You don't have to use it for anything else other than Flickr if you don't want to. So I've now logged in on my Yahoo account. You can see these are pictures from a couple of years ago now, so we're not going to worry about that. So once you've got your Flickr account, you can go into Second Life. And this is by far the easier way, in my preferred way of doing pictures for Second Life. You would click Snapshot. Now when you use the snapshot, you've got several options. You can save to disk, save to inventory, save to your profile, all sorts of things. But we're wanting to upload to Flickr, so we're just going to click this. So you can name it whatever you want. Obviously I took a picture of a waterfall last time, so we're just going to go Boston Terriers this time. You can add any descriptions that you want. You can add in here tags. You can add in BioBreeds on here. You can add in dogs. You could add in, for me, Boston Terriers. You know. And then what you also can do, depending on which viewer you use, a Firestorm tends to have quite a lot of different lighting effects and photo effects. Second Life main viewer does actually have these as well, just not quite as many. So we're going to go with sepia this time, just to give it that sort of antique look. You would then select upload. Now if this is the first time that you're using it, you will be asked to log in to your Yahoo account through this. I've already done this, so you'll see a little thing down here. It says posting, and then you'll get a little message coming up saying posted to Flickr. When you go back to Flickr, you'll have to refresh it if you're logged in. This is what we're going to do. Right, and there is the picture ready to use. So you can click on the picture, and you can rename it. You can delete it by clicking here. This is edit photo. You can rotate it, replace it, delete it, and then down here you've got a whole list of options. You can add your comments to it, more tags if you want, what copyrights you want added onto it, all sorts of things on here. You can add all sorts of wonderful things. You can make it available to yourself and nobody else. It's up to you. But if you want to post the link, you would literally just go here, right click and copy, and then let's come out of that. You would then again post it to here, and I'm just gonna paste it in my local chat so you can see how it's gonna work. If I click on this, let's call up my local chat. If I click on this picture, and there you go. Alright, so that's pretty much how you would use Flickr and Gyazo. Really, really simple. You are permitted to use these in the BioBreeds ad group, so maybe you've got a beautiful setup for your animals and you just want to show it off rather than have a horde of people TPing to your location, then absolutely do that. So you have both options. You are permitted to post both links as well as pedigree links, so we would love to see you do that. We'd love to see any pictures that you have of your BioBreeds animals. Yeah, and that's it really for this tutorial. If you have any questions or you have any suggestions for any video content, if you just let me know. I am Tremaine Barbosa. If I'm not online, of course, contact any one of the CSRs or chat mods.